Morning to you. Thank you so much for being with us here at Hobbycraft. I am the meat in a talent sandwich at the moment because I am so pleased. So we have got, of course, Lisa Horton. Lisa, thank you. On behalf of crafters everywhere, thank you, because everything you do is about, by and for crafters.
Absolutely, yes it is. And it's to give the crafters the ability to achieve what I can do as well.
Yeah.
So it's making everything accessible to many people at home.
And Paula, although she's a little bit Spanish, she's like a bright stick of rock. She has actually got craft running all the way through, haven't you?
And it's very interesting that, you know, with Lisa and I, we have got such a similar background, isn't it?
Yeah,
but you're a yin and yang, aren't you?
In a way, yes, yeah.
And we say things like, in our group chat when we're working, I'll say something and Paula will have already typed the same thing.
Exactly,
literally.
yeah. All the time it will snap.
Yeah.
So it's about the art and helping people to enjoy their lives better.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I think Lisa has really revolutionized the way that we can create really beautiful, intricate cards with ease.
I wish you were taller.
So do I.
Only because this is a much better neckline to look up at someone rather than to look down.
Right, shall I go? I'll take my coat.
You've got lots coming up for us
I
as
do,
well, haven't you?
Absolutely.
Thank
so I
you.
have got some other demos and then later on as well at 12 o'clock. Yeah.
Brilliant, thank you. We'll let you get ready.
Thank you.
Now, Lisa, you'll be
go.
delighted to know that people are shopping ahead. It's somebody has just said in my ear, it's fastest finger first, and that's what's happening. People are shopping. So if you drop online and have a look, you will see the entire collection. There's information there for you to see. Just to let you know that before we even came to air, 10% of the stock has actually already sold out.
Wow.
Lisa, I'm looking at the price and I'm thinking this is an amazing price, but crafters don't just buy on price, do they?
No, they don't. They buy on the usability. They buy on how easy it is to use and results. And they want to sit, like I said, they want to get home and not look at it and say, well, she did that. I can't do that. How did she do that?
Yeah.
I want them to be able to do exactly what I do and get exactly the same result. And this is just, honestly, it's so easy to use.
So we have got, let's give you the details. It's 186625, it's 925, sorry, hang on. Let's...
You need to put your glasses on.
Now, you've already made a really healthy saving on here. You're saving £17.97 because it should normally be almost £68. So we're bringing it to you under 50. If you have joined the Hobbycraft Club, and you can take advantage of our Back to Craft and get your 15% discount off there. Put it in your basket and do it straight away. So that'll be another £7.50 sauce, another £7.50 off. But it's the love of the craft that makes it happen. So explain everything that we've got in front of us.
Now, crafters will know me for embossing folders. The thing that put me on the map was embossing folders.
You know they're my favourite thing, embossing folders.
Well, you're going to love this show then. You're going to love this.
Nobody can hear me. Even more than die cutting, embossing folders, because they're so gentle and rewarding.
It's the texture. And also it gives interest to your projects without doing anything really. But the beauty of these is this, for example, here. These are great embossing folders. But if you look, if I'm going to lift that, I'm going to regret this probably. But when you turn that around, you have these inset dies inside. So what that means is you can literally run that through your die cutting machine and it will not only emboss it all, it will cut it out for you as well. So if you want to, on patterned card, coloured card, white card, whatever you choose, it will have done the work already.
And you've actually put together a collection that is going to be incredibly useful because there are elements in each and every pack that can be both male or female or adult or child. So we've got all occasions ticked, haven't we?
But one thing that's even better is what I did forget to tell anybody, to be fair. You've got the layering stencil. Now, inside the layering stencil, you not only get the layering stencil, but you also get the die. So you get a repeat of the die. You go in.
I'm going in.
So you get a repeat of the die in here. So if you just want to emboss and cut, absolutely do that. If you want to stencil and cut, we've not prevented you from doing that. So you can now stencil and cut, emboss and cut, just stencil. There should be the dies in there as well. In there.
Voila.
So you get all of that. So you're getting double dies for your money. So this is going to make life super easy.
Yeah.
You can make choices now.
These are amazing. Do you know, in my home, I have got embossed craft work on card that's been coloured, and I've framed it because I like embossing so much.
It's so beautiful.
Now, just to run you through everything that's in here, this means you get 3D embossing folder, you get inset, you get die and layering stencils as well.
So you get that for each. So the first one we looked at, you're going to get the 2 embossing folders as such with the dies, and then you're going to get the stencils and the dies.
Perfect.
And then we've got the other collection as well, which is equally as beautiful. These are more of your tags looking.
Yeah.
So this, again, you're going to get the embossing folder with the inset die, then you're going to get the layering stencil with the dies as well. And Paula's doing a die cutting over there, I can hear her.
Let's just turn that one round.
So you get a lot of metal in here, and of course the layering system is perfect to work with your Ultimate tool, which we'll get into that when we get over to demo, but that's a really good way of showing you exactly what you get and how you're going to be able to use it.
I'm delighted that you already love them, because you're another person. I tend to meet people, crafters, and something took them to crafting. It could be that it's family and it's genetic, but you're another person that took to crafting for a reason, aren't you?
Yeah, I was pregnant. I had terrible morning sickness. I put the telly on and it was Create and Craft, and I bought what everybody does. I bought a kit, and then that was it.
And it's become your...
Yeah, it's my life.
Yeah.
It's my life.
Absolutely love it. 186925, that's your brand new exclusive offer. Absolutely exclusive. And already just over 10% of the entire stock has actually sold out. Now, I'm absolutely in love. I can't help it. I love the magazine.
You do?
Now, for 13, 14 years, I worked for magazines.
Right.
I did advertising and marketing, and I'm looking at this, and there's so much in here, but it's everything that anybody could want, isn't it?
It is. Now, the beautiful thing about this is you can't get... This was in the stores, in the supermarkets a few months ago.
Yeah.
This is all I've got left, okay? So you won't be able to get it again at the supermarket. So what we get is we get our magazine. Alongside our magazine, we're also going to get our papers inside the magazine. We then get a stamp set. We then get a die set.
We then get
a layering, not a layering set. So we then get a stencil, and then we then get an embossing folder, which comes in the box.
Hang on. That's
I'm not
27.
Yeah, but I'm not finished yet.
We then get.
Yeah, we then get an exclusive. Currently to the kit bonus embossing folder. So you actually get 2 embossing folders. Now, 2 embossing folders straight away, £19–20 straight away in terms of value. Then in the magazine, you're going to get a ton of inspiration. You're going to get so much in there. And I'm not sure, but I don't think this one you get the tape runners, but you can. Does it say tape runners as well?
Tape runners.
If you get the tape runners in there as well, that is crazy.
Already 10% of the stock has sold out.
Wow.
Just going to have a little play. 165 hints and tips to get you crafting.
And the beauty about this as well is that a lot of my team have done samples as well. Look, and this shows you what's in the box. But you can use all sorts of things with this, like the paste that we've got on the show, like the stencils, and like the inks as well. All sorts of things you can use with it. Yeah.
That's a good pick.
Don't show them too much.
Sorry.
Don't let them see too much.
Okay. So tell us again what's in here.
A lot.
I'm having
a lot.
a read now.
Just having a read. But yeah, it's a really good magazine. It's really good if you're starting out as a crafter. It's really great. It's a gift. If you just love the embossing folders, that's fine. You can gift away whatever else you want to, but you've got the papers in there, you've got downloads for the papers, I'm led to believe too. So honestly, it's a great little kit.
And I also must let you know that when it's gone, it's gone. That's it. It will be gone. So this is, again, it's treat yourself day. I've decided it's treat yourself day.
Well, it's a good way to treat yourself as well.
Most definitely. You've given so much in there. 269. Hang on, 269236. Now, there's something that would like you to mention. Dazzle Paste.
Yes.
Because oh, Dazzle Paste. This is very exciting. 948771. People are shopping this now.
Wow.
They
okay.
work out at under £3 each. Already, I'm not sure how long our stock will last. Already.
Right. Now, these are ridiculously good. So you've got your, let me put my glasses on because I can't see anything. That's better. I know what I'm doing now. So these are like a gel, but they're also textured as well. So some of them change colour. Some of them also have like a pearl finish.
Yeah.
Some of them have a translucent finish. Some of them colour change. So they're all different.
Wow.
Here's a board of what they look like on black and white card. Now this is really cool because if you look, for example, this one here, when you wiggle that, you can see that is blue, it's pink, whatever colour card you put it on, it changes. They're just absolutely stunning. The other beautiful thing about this is Christmas is coming. You're going to also be able to use the white. There's
Yes.
a white in here. There's your ginger biscuit, which gives you your gold
Look
colours.
at the lemon fizz and
I
the
know.
honeycomb and the ginger biscuit.
I know, but the cracked ice is great. That's going to make
Yeah.
snow. So I saw Jodie yesterday was making these wellies.
Yeah.
And I was thinking,
Yes,
my
winter
Dazzle
wellies,
Paste,
yeah.
around the base of the wellies, a little bit of snow would look really
Yeah.
good. And while it's wet, pour your glitter on top of it as well and make some fantastic, honestly, really, really good.
Now, be lovely to see one, please.
Okay, I'm going to actually open two of them, and the reason I'm actually going to use the ones on the counter. I'm going to use the cracked ice. You want the ginger biscuit? No, let's do the ginger biscuit then, because that is one texture, and then we're going to use the. We'll open this one as well. Now, when you get yours home, they have this lid on them.
Yeah.
But I always keep this on mine as well. So what I'd say to you is this helps with keeping them moist and looking after them, stopping them drying out. Then when I lift that up, hang on a minute, can you see?
Look at the colour in it.
So that,
Wow.
this is bubble gum. But if you can see, it's got like a gel consistency. But it's been in the cupboard, so it's kind of a bit wonky there. So it will all flatten out. So if I just pop a little bit on my finger, you can see it's got this really soft feel to it, but it's almost translucent as well. So when that goes onto black card, that's when that blue comes out. It's beautiful. So that is like the gel consistency. I'm going to give.
Right.
Can I give you that?
So they
to do
are
that
all
for me?
gel.
They're all
Did you put the lid? Yeah.
gel, but they've all got a different kind of formulation. So this one, oh look, this one's been in the cupboard. You can tell. Hang on a minute. We lift that up. Can you see the difference in
Look
that
at-
one?
That is utterly beautiful.
So-
now, to get this consistency and this density and effectiveness, they have to be of an exceptional quality.
They are a superb quality. Now, obviously, they've been like laying on their side. That's why they don't
Yeah.
look super flat in there. But you can see that one is more opaque than the other
Yeah.
one. So all of them are slightly different. I'm going to grab a tissue on my finger.
I just heard how many people are ordering. Congratulations. We are incredibly busy. This should be almost £80, almost £80. Normally, they're just under £8 a pot, but you are getting this incredible set of 10 for £2.99 a pot.
Crazy.
Which is, yeah.
It's crazy. Now look at this. So this, for example.
I think we're getting comments.
Are we?
Yeah. from, hang on, we've had a hello from Southern California.
Oh, good morning.
Hi there. Say hello to my brother Dennis. He's there.
Wow, it's very early in California. So what is that, 5 hours behind?
Or is it 6?
Is
Six,
it
I think.
more?
6.
Wow. Good morning.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Or are you just coming in? That's what I want to know.
Party animals.
Are you getting up?
Party animals. Right, let's get sparkling.
So if you look at this, this is using the raspberry and it's using the sea foam. So when you mix them together, you still get different colours. So you can mix these with your inks as well. So if you want to add ink to this, you can do that. You can also use the white and you can add coloured ink to that and change the colour up.
How do you mix them with inks?
So for example, if you take the white, this is your cracked ice, and you pop some of your ink on your mat.
Yeah.
Literally scoop a bit out, mix
And just
it out.
mix it?
Yeah, mix it and you change the colour of your paste.
Wow. Wow, this is incredible.
You're thinking a lot of stuff there, aren't you? I can tell.
Well, you see, you're talking colours and
Love
mixtures
colour.
and love the way that colours, the juxtaposition of colours, and every single one of these, particularly on the black card, I love.
They're outstanding.
Everyone.
Outstanding.
Yeah.
It's lovely because you can do all your inking on black card if you want to, or your colouring on black card, and then you could pop one of these just over the top, just to give you a little bit of sparkle on the top.
Do you know, it's crazy. You have given us such an amazing price. Now, let's go back to our main offer. I just want to give you the details because the last thing we want is for you to actually miss out. So if you go online, you can see it there and you're going to get to see how it actually works. But you have got so much in your collection. It's going to take you ages and ages to use everything. So in our collection, in your collection, you really have been ridiculously generous. Anybody would think it was our birthday.
Anybody would. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go right back to basics. So everybody out there who has used an embossing folder before will know that there's a different sandwich that you use than using your dies. So in our Platinum 6, if we're embossing, we would use our base plate, which is the A plate, and then we would use our D plate, which is our adapter plate, and that is for 3D embossing folders. So what we do is even though it's got a die in it, you don't use the die sandwich because that would be too thick to run this through. Okay. So we always use the embossing sandwich. So I'm going to do one at a time, I think. Let's have a look. Let's see.
While
No,
you're
I won't. I will do
cutting,
two.
I love your Spellbinders 6 because it's so neat and strong. I mean, it's easy to use, easy to carry.
It is.
And it has some serious strength. And it doesn't hurt that it's pretty, does it?
I mean, it's easy on the eye, isn't
Yeah.
it? It's very easy on the eye. So we can either cut them individually or we can cut two together. So let me just show you that. So pop your die, your paper, just like so, into your folder, pop the lid down, sandwich that in between. Now, I'm doing this one because it will crack. It will make a noise and it will crack.
That's all right.
Don't panic.
Paola's been cracking away for ages over there, getting ready.
And actually, it's not cracked now, typically. But if yours cracks, don't worry. There we go. Run that through because you've got straight lines of metal for it to cross. So when we lift this up, can you see that already?
Perfect.
It's come through already.
Perfect results.
Let me turn that around and just show you. So it's now cut these out. I went off the edge slightly, but actually it's caught all of it.
Could I ask you a question?
Of course.
I can forget why I've left a room. So if I don't remember all of the instructions to use the Spellbinders 6, how Platinum 6, how do I... Oh, look, it's on the thing. It's on the
Just
thing.
use that. Just
Thank you.
literally look at that. You can't go wrong. How to emboss, you get adapter plate.
Yeah.
Embossing plate, how to do a 3D sandwich. Base plate, folder, adapter plate, exactly what we did there.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong.
You know, when sometimes you ask people for directions, they'll be giving me directions and I'll go, oh, a bird. And I just lost everything.
Oh, goodness. Right, so there you go. So straight away, look how beautiful they are. So you had to do nothing here. You could just use those on a card if you want to. Let's do the other one as well and show you because they are equally as beautiful. And that's this one.
Shall I put them away?
Yes, please. I've left the packet there. That would be very helpful. Thank you.
you.
And then in a while, we'll do some stenciling as well, because I think it's really important for you to see these stenciled, because they literally come to life. So again, we'll take this one and we'll pop some white card in here. So all I'm going to do, straight inside. Now, if you get any cracking, it can happen because of the depth of the folder. Mist your card if you need to. Also, you can change your card simply because it could be the chalk content in the card that makes a difference. It could be the thickness of your card, it could be your sandwich, it could be anything. So just bear in mind, if you're not getting the results you want, start changing things up a little bit.
Yep.
And you'll see the difference.
When you say cracking, you don't mean the noise that it makes,
no,
do you?
I mean, like sometimes on your card, you might get a little bit of cracking on maybe one of the petals or something. Just the card kind of, because they're so deep, the fibres in the card.
Yeah.
That's what happens. Like here would have been ideal here to mist with water because it's left a little bit of a line here.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
If you look here, let me hold that like so. It's super pretty. Is it worth me doing it forward facing? Does it give you a better result or not? I don't know. I don't know. I might be very wrong. What do I know? So there you get the really, really good deep result on those. They're super pretty, and you look at the back, you also can see how wonderful they are. So look at that. That is such a pretty, pretty item to put on the middle of your card. You're so good. Can you do that one as well for me? So the next thing I'm going to do is, do you want me to go straight into the next bit, or do you need to do anything?
Please.
Okay.
Because we get all of it, don't we? So we might as well see all of it.
So let's open some of these and just show you what you get in here. Let's have a look. So inside you obviously get your die and you get your stencil. Now we don't need the die for the moment. So when I open this one, for example, let's have a look at what we've got in here. Because you've not seen this before, have you?
No.
So this is using our Ultimate. The ladies and gents in my ear know exactly what I'm going to do.
Oh, look.
Yeah. So you get, look at that, you've got 8 stencils here, okay? Now what happens here is you take this, let me turn the Ultimate round. It's definitely worth looking on the website for this.
I was actually saying to Paula just the other day how impressed I was. I didn't know, I just said, oh, I'm really impressed by your board because it makes everything so easy. And so you'll find the Ultimate, you'll actually find the Ultimate online, but you've done everything for everybody. That's what impresses me.
Literally. So that's one. Let me also show you, let me give you that just for a minute, and let me show you this one as well. So when we open this one, you get exactly the same. There are more stencils in this one though, I think. But you get the ability to do, so everything we do the same. Every time we do a layering stencil, you get the same thing. They're all numbered in the corner, and this one has got 9. So you get all your layers all the way through.
And they all fit and stay in situ on your board.
Absolutely, yes, they do. So this one, even you get a small line, then you get the next line down, and it goes all the way through. So you literally colour in everything. So this literally makes your life so easy. So I'll grab those ones back again.
We'll put these away?
Yes, please. Sorry, I told you I'd be all over the place.
No, you're not at all.
Right, so what we do with our Ultimate, it comes with your tacky mat. So we lift that off, and our tacky mat is underneath. If you haven't got an Ultimate, if you can stretch to it, I would highly recommend it.
And we see, this is to me a treat yourself day.
We
are having Treat Yourself Day because of the Back to Craft discount. So the detail for the Ultimate is on the web right now. Item numbers 441209. It's Treat Yourself Day. When you think about it though, as parents and grandparents and goodness knows what else, we do so much for the rest of the family. You deserve a Treat Yourself Day, don't you?
Absolutely. So now we can make decisions. So if I look here, now look, your card is not going to move, it stays on there. So we can use our stencil straight away and lay that down, and now we can apply our ink. And now I can see here, my card's a little bit kind of too low.
Yeah.
So all we do is we lift this up we take this and we move it up just a touch. So now we cover everything. I've gone a little bit too high now, typically. Let's move that to about there. So now we can do our inking. Now I'm going to be using Paula's inks here. So these are the picked by Paula colours.
These are picked by Paula, and everyone has meaning.
They're beautiful. I won't go into all the meanings, I'll let Paula do that bit. But I'm going to start with the Agnes Grey, just to do this little bit around the edge here. Now,
Everybody loves your brushes, by the way.
Do they?
Yeah,
everybody. I love them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to literally do one of them. I won't do both of them.
Yeah.
You can now choose if you want to do both of them. Okay.
I don't think we'll have the brushes in stock for long. They've been so popular.
But also we might have the Pro Blend brushes, which Paula
Are they the fat heads? Oh, no. Yeah, we'll check out and see what we can do.
Let's see what we can do with those. Okay, so look, layer 1.
Yeah.
And we lift that off and you'll see straight away. There's our edge. And then we work our way through. So stencil 2, where did I put the stencils?
Oh, I probably put
Oh, no, I've got them here.
I was going to say, I probably put them away.
And then we've got stencil 2.
I haven't seen this
They're
before.
all numbered, straight over the top. So there's no question you've got to worry about where things go. And we're going to stick with that grey. Just hold that in the middle. And then we're going to pop this down here. So every stencil will give you kind of the build up to the entire thing. So down here.
Now this is the Picked by Paula collection that you've got. They are beautiful colours.
I mean, this Agnes Grey is just lovely. It almost has, to me, it's got almost an olivey, greeny tone to it. It's just stunning. Yeah. There we go, look at that. So we've got 2 layers. I've got a bit of finger mark on there, apologies just there. But when you're home, you can take a little bit more time.
I'm glad that you do it as well.
Oh, honestly, I do. Now, the other thing you can do is take your packaging and look at your packaging and go, well, okay, what's next? What colour do I want to do next? And now you can start picking and choosing your colours. And I can see we've got the little butterfly there. So I'll change up my colours. Let's turn that one over. I'm making a mess already.
You can hand them to me if you want.
I should do really, shouldn't I? Face those down for me.
I'm good with pokey tools and holding things.
And I'm going to use the ochre, which I love as well.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to add that colour here. Now, the beauty of these inks is that they they don't fill a gap. They sit with my colours as well. So Paula and I kind of like similar colours, but it makes it very easy to do a lot of blends because Paula and I have kind of filled the gaps. So I've got a bright yellow, she's got a medium yellow, then there's a pretty pastel yellow. Yeah. But what we can now do is bring in things like the grey again. So I can go around this yellow and I can give it a little hue around the edge. Yeah. I mean, I'm being very light with it, but hopefully you'll see.
So you'll get a degree of graduation.
Yes. This yellow here, when I look at the leaf here, it's pinky orangey, but I'm going to change that up a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a blue.
Oh.
So what happens with our inks as well, they're super blendable and they colour change as well. So I'm going to take the blue and I'm going to turn the lid upside down and I'm going to take the ink and I'm going to wipe nearly all of that ink off in my lid. All right. Then when I come over here and I go over that, it now turns that green.
Perfect.
So we're now building up our layers. That's the next one for you.
So question, how old you started crafting? I mean, I know you have a family trade and genetics anyway, but how old is your...
My business?
Yeah, no, your child.
My child, my child is actually 19 now.
Wow.
And she now works for us as well.
Oh, perfect.
So she's now part of the family business.
Yep.
She does all my social media for me.
Can I borrow her?
Yes.
I'm rubbish.
She's great. I mean, I get comments like, oh my goodness, Mum, old people and technology. I'm like, okay. But no, she does all of that. She just helps me with all my reels and my TikToks and everything else. So she's great for all the social stuff as well. And she helps pack all the orders as well. So half the time it'll be from Lily you get an order.
Yeah. Oh, that's lovely.
It's cute, isn't it? And
She needs to put a little label in, packed by Lily.
She does, she does. And then we're going to just go back over with that green, or that blue, to create that green, to give us a little bit of colour changing. Lift that up. Like
It's coming
so.
alive,
Can you see
it's coming alive, yes.
But again, the beautiful thing, there we go.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Wow.
And there's the next one.
Okay.
And then we'll keep going. But actually, this comes together really, really quickly. So now we're going to go the bottom half of the butterfly. I'm going to come in with a pink.
I haven't seen as intense layering before.
No.
This is so new to me.
There's not many people that do the amount of layers that we do. We are probably, I mean, one of the companies that do the most, I have to say. And I'm going to go really light here on this base layer because we're going to build this up. I'm going to take that ink out of here. You can see how easily that somebody at home who's never done this before can do exactly what I'm doing. You don't have to be skilled. Look at that. Next one.
See, anybody can do this. I love it. And also the variations that you'll be able to achieve.
Definitely. Now, I'm not changing up that ink. I'm going to keep the same ink, but we're just going to not tap off and we're going to go heavier.
A bit more generous.
Very pretty colour, this. In here. And I always put less on my brush and then build it up because if I put too much on, I can't take it off.
Yeah.
And then here. Just come down here. I mean, it looks like I'm taking ages to do this, but honestly, it doesn't take ages.
This is fun. This is part of the joy of it, isn't it? It's mindful.
Here we go.
Oh, wow.
Look how it comes together. It's so beautiful. I can't
And I'm
begin
just
to
going to
tell
drop these into your line of vision as well.
Look at that, where it's been embossed. So can you see the difference between mine and that one? Look at that. So mine looks quite flat now when you compare it to that one.
And this one's been embossed as well. Look.
Stunning. And what I'll do is I will emboss this afterwards so you can see how it looks.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
So I'm coming straight over the next layer. Now this is where I just don't get fussy anymore. I just go for it. I pick a colour that I like. I don't even care what it is. So I'm coming in with this Frida Cherry.
Yeah.
I don't care that that's green here. Who cares? Let's see what happens. It might go a little bit brown when I add this colour for the veins.
Are you a rebel?
And here, I know, terrible rebel, look at that. So now we can give this real depth.
Yeah.
This is where it all comes together. And this is where I get a bit naughty as well, because I'll leave this on here. I love that in the middle there. But what I quite fancy is a little bit more depth to that red.
Yeah.
So I'll come back with that blue. Because blue and red, purple. So you've got a little bit more depth of colour again. And I'll pop that just over the top here. I'm not going to be too heavy with it, but just a little bit over here to give you a little bit more detail. Lift that off.
Wow.
Doesn't it lift it?
That is a different world altogether.
Isn't it just?
Do you know, it's better than professional printing. You've got a message here, and thank you very much to Sarah Nielsen.
Oh, hello, Sarah.
And she said, good morning, ladies. Say good morning, Paula. Good morning. She says, Lisa, tempting us all with more of your gorgeous products again. I'm a huge fan, and my wish list is getting very long. Off to work now, but recording show to catch up later. Save me some goodies. Love, Sarah. Thank you very much.
Sarah. Sarah lives down in Dorset.
In Dorset,
yeah. She's followed me for years and years.
That's lovely.
Yeah. She's one of the OGs.
Originals. Yeah. Right, so we're back.
Last stencil, we don't need to do anything because that one is only on the other flower.
Right.
You see what I mean? So we don't need to do anything with that one.
So hang on. You really have just kept giving and giving with this set.
Yeah.
It's incredible. Wow.
So what we can do now, very quickly, the embossing folder. So you've organised me here, so I know exactly where it is. Thank you. And that's that. And then we take this out. And what we can now do is we can grab this. I might have to do a little bit of trimming down. And we place this in here. Okay?
Yeah.
So let me just line this up. I don't want to get my head in the camera, that's all.
I don't want to put these layering stencils away if you clean them first. Do you
I
clean
will,
them?
yes,
Oh,
I do.
I'll just
clean
leave them all
first.
together then.
So you take this like so, and you'll line that up in there. See that?
Yeah.
I might not be perfect because I'm leaning down with my varifocals on, but we'll give it a go. When you're at home, you can do all this properly yourself. But then you take that and you run that back through here. This is where you don't need the die from the stencil for this bit because you're already going to cut it out here.
Yeah.
And then here we go. There we go. Look at that.
Okay. Wow.
Look at that. And
That
we've created that.
Beautiful.
So anyone can do that. Anyone.
Yeah. No, it is absolutely gorgeous. Excuse me. Really don't want you to miss out because I don't think I've ever seen such a generous collection, and it's lovely. So order online. It's the way to order. It's hobbycraft.co.uk/TV. Please don't forget the back to crafting offer that's on at the moment. Not back to school, it's back to craft. And you can, if you're a member of the club, you can get 15% off your basket order. And that actually runs through, I think it's until the 21st. There are T's and C's, but you'll see them online. So all you've got to do is spend 1p. Come and see everything that you're actually getting because it is incredible. Your collection is amazing. So you've just got to pop one more item in your basket, and that's not going to be hard, is it? Oh, what about Paula's picks? Oh, they're beautiful. Oh, no, what about the glossies? Oh, it's too much. Let me just give you a hint of what you'll make, because I know that you're absolutely going to love every single part. Just look at me. Look. Isn't it fabulous? Now, the thing is, you can go around the shops, which I often do, and you try and look for the right card for the right person. I never get anything like this. Never see anything that has actually got so much going on. But if you order the collection, you know that you're actually going to put the rest of the world to shame, because the cards that you make, the cards that you give, the cards that you sell, Lisa, the cards that you sell, so they're so beautiful. Oh, I've just seen one in a colourway that's going to grab my attention. Sorry to whip this away, but look at this for a colourway. Yum. Isn't it? Isn't it? Hang on, hang on. There's more, there's more, there's more. Look, this one. Now, I know this is very busy, and obviously we only ever have a finite quantity of stock. Really, one more, just because I can. This is fabulous. Look at that. Wow. Okay, now I want to give you a reminder of the incredible magazine offer. It's more than a magazine. This is last chance, I'm afraid. We are 20% of our entire stock sold out. And I just want to make sure that you don't miss out on something that will inspire you, that will give you so much. Now, in here, you have embossing folder, you have tape runner, you have, just take a look in front, look down the front and have a look at the long line that's running under there with all the stock. I mean, this is crazy for $27.98, and it does feel like we're actually getting a birthday present. Let's go and join Lisa because we want to see more. Right.
Just made a little card with that. Look at that one. Yeah, just very quickly. Just, yeah.
It's beautiful.
Very easy.
That's
very
from
quick.
our main offer.
Yeah. Right, first things first, I don't have the tape runners with me, but you get 2 tape runners, which is your solid one, so it gives you that solid line. You get the one with the dots on it as well, so for your die cutting and your little intricate pieces as well. So you get that straight away, $12.99 already.
What more could you ask?
Add your exclusive embossing folder in, you're up to £21 already. And it means your magazine is just...
But we haven't finished.
No, we haven't.
Finished.
So I'm going to do a little unboxing very quickly. So when you get yours home, keep your box. Keep your box. So you're going to get...
Look.
Your magazine. Look at this. And it's full of inspiration.
Oh,
you get
look at all
your
the paper
papers.
stock.
Yeah, and now your die that's in there will cut your pieces out as well. So you get all of this. I'm not going to show you too much. I'll show you pieces that you might see. And then a little bit. So I'm not going to go through too much there. And then you get this little pack here. I say little pack. Let me...
It's a huge pack.
It's a huge pack. So you get all of this in here as well.
It's even a bargain at full price at $36.97. It's a bargain.
It really is. Really is.
Yeah.
So you get your die. So your die is going to cut all the detail out for you and the outside edge, and you get your leaves, etc.
Yeah.
And that goes with the stamp that you get. So you're going to be able to cut your stamp out as well. You've got all of these sentiments. Straight away, the sentiments are worth their weight in gold. Beautiful large focal point, extra leaves. Stamp these onto your coloured cardstock, so you don't even have to do any colouring either. Great sentiments in here. So
they are lovely sentiments. I was just reading them.
You then get the A5 stencil. Yeah. Beautiful. And you then get your detail, which I'll run that through for you.
Can't wait.
Your 3D embossing folder as well.
Perfect. All of this, remember, is $27.98. Wow.
A lot there.
Wow, it's amazing. So your item number is 269236. It's an amazing offer. Well, of course it is, and it's fabulous. It's Lisa Horton. What more could you want? We are taking a short pause. That's it. We've done it. We're just carrying on. That's the thing.
It's at the pause.
That's it. That was the whole pause. Let me just say, if you've just joined us, thank you for joining us here at Hobbycraft TV. You're very, very welcome, and you'll be delighted. We have Lisa Horton. I feel like I should curtsy. We have our beautiful Paula.
Hello.
People that you already know, that you already trust, and that you already respect for their art, for their craft, for their sharing. I mean, sharing is caring, isn't it? Sharing is caring. Right, magazine details on your screen. Item number is 269236. Just to show you, all you can see, it's an amazing offer. So you've already opened the box.
Open the box. I've shown you. I'm not going to give you every detail that's in the magazine because that's your story to go and read. I'm just going to bring back. Oh, excuse me, I've got a really bad back. I'm going to see my
both.
Oh, I'm going to see the chiropractor tomorrow.
Sticking in my spine. Oh, it's not comfy, is it?
It's not. So I'm going to use the alphabet soup, and then I'm going to show you 2 techniques. So the first thing I would do, I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to show you the stencil as well.
Okay.
We'll have a look at a couple of things. Now, literally take your embossing folder, run that through like so. I do sometimes use the shim with this, but if I feel I need to, I will come back with the shim.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. There we go, turn this over. This is just...
Perfect.
Look at that.
Absolutely.
So that is
perfect.
your beautiful embossing folder, okay. Now I'll do a technique on that shortly, but let's just get through and show you some of the other things. So sorry, I've got a really buzzy mic, so if I'm not listening properly,
I'm sorry.
It's only because my mic's a bit buzzy in my ear.
I can get them to change it.
It's my cable. No, it's my cable, I think. Oh. That's fine. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring the stencil in. Okay, there's a little bit of sticky on the back there, but you can change with that. So I'll turn it this way, and I'll bring the Ultimate back in, and I'll actually just put that on here, and then I'll take that off, and then I'll pop that down like so, random. And then I'll pop this down here.
Okay.
Now actually, let me trim that down a little bit. Make that smaller.
Just a proper good morning to you. Thank you very much if you've just joined us. Right, we're together. We are together.
Here we go. So I'm going to take my tacky mat, and I'm going to take my stencil, and I'm going to place that over the top. And you'll now see that it holds that tacky mat down. So I'm going to grab some of these
So we need
pastes.
the Ultimate. Do you have a choice?
I would
Because
say,
you know I want to go ginger
go on
biscuit.
then, bring your one in. And also, if you want to bring in maybe the cracked ice at the front.
Ooh, lovely.
And then bring a pink for me as well. So I'd say the one at the front would be good.
Now, the Dazzle Pastes, they are incredibly busy. It's not surprising. It's one of the biggest savings that you can get. I think there's, seriously, there's almost £50 off these, aren't there? Wow.
Can you hear that?
Yeah.
That is the texture.
You're
in
inspiring
that
me. You
paste.
make me want to do it.
Am I? That's
Yeah.
good. That's good. That's what we like. And then I take a spare piece of card and I just wipe off. Okay. I just get rid of all my excess. And I'll leave that there. And I'll pop the lid back on that one. Give you that one.
Thank you.
And then we're going to bring in the raspberry. I adore this colour. Look at this in here. It's in here.
It's like more than one shade, isn't it?
It is, and it's all got mixed up in there. I'll grab some of that colour.
Yeah.
And then we'll pop this down here. Can you see how these work together?
It has a very unusual consistency, doesn't it?
It does, but I've done this because I want you to see the cracked ice with this, because it's completely different to this.
And cracked ice on Christmas cards?
Perfect.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to just take that off like so.
Right.
Lid on that one.
Thank you.
And then I'm going to bring in the gorgeous cracked ice. Now the cracked ice, just lovely. Lift that off. Now this one, don't know if you can see that. It's so bright, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's almost, I mean, it's
Oh,
ridiculous.
look, there it is.
You see that? And then we grab the cracked ice. And what we're going to do is we're going to pop that over the top. And it gives you like a metallic. Let's just, there we go. And it changes the colour and the consistency.
Okay.
There we go. Move that. Sorry, I'm pushing you around
No,
here.
I like it. I like to feel.
And then we'll lift this off.
Pretend I'm useful.
Like so. Stunning.
That's a
It's
moment
stunning.
to have, isn't it?
And then when we lift that off,
wow.
look at that. And then, let's have a look.
Look at the depth of it.
So you get, can you see how the white softens everything?
Yeah.
But the depth you get on that detail. So that is just using that simple stencil from the magazine kit. So look at that, it's so beautiful, so beautiful.
And I think everybody's loving the paste as well, the Dazzle paste. This works out at £2.99 a pot, and normally is it nearly £8 per pot?
Yes.
£7.99 per pot. So it's treat yourself day. Treat yourself day. You get all 10 for £29.99, which is just amazing, really. 948771. So shop online. You shop at hobbycraft.co.uk TV, and look how amazing it is. I know, it's a lovely collection. I'm so glad that so many of you are ordering. Now, we have got our lovely Paula here. Paula, Thank you. I was going to say you've been so patient, but you've not. You've been busy. You've been getting ready for
Can
us.
I say that I was blamed for some noises when I was outside of the studio?
It was Barry. It was
Can I
Barry.
just say that? So no, I was like,
He went to school with my daughter.
no. Small world, eh? Small world. We have got the compositions, and it's a really brilliant pick and mix because you can pick and choose whichever two are your favorite. And I know, for instance, I have got A, B, C, D, E, F, but I was missing the last three.
So you're shopping.
Yeah.
So please tell me, composite layout dies, what are they?
Well, they are die sets that are designed by Lisa to make sure that you can create with one single die set lots of different variations, lots of different layouts. And that gives you, it's basically multiple cards in each package. And one of the best things is you have got the illustration on the top or the packaging, but also when you open it up, not only you are getting all the dies, you are getting like, 4 different illustrations of what you could be doing.
Yeah.
And this is just 4 of them. There is so much more as well.
So if you had to choose only one,
Well, it's a pick and mix of 2, so I
so
could
if you had to choose, what would your 2 favourites? So you've already got.
I have got, well, I'll say that I absolutely adore D.
D.
D for Dennice. You know? D is one of my favorites. So it's hard to pick a favorite, but definitely D, which is going to be my first one. But I actually have to say that G and I are one of the, I really love them as well. I love them all.
I was making a list of them, and there's one that's got geometrics on it, and I quite fancied the sound of that one as well.
Oh, which one was it? Was it the one that had like this one, for instance?
Yes.
That one?
Yes.
This is very striking, isn't it? That's one of the ones that I mentioned.
Wow.
And of course, if I turn it around, you are getting a lot. Oh, Paula is back. The clumsiness that is.
Why
Paula.
did they just yell Paula attack in my ear?
Because they know I'm so clumsy. They know me well. You can see all the dies that you are getting in here, which means that you have got all sorts of possibilities. So this one definitely would be one of my top picks because you have got so many options. So that is the set number I there.
Wow.
Now, what I want to show you as well is that there is a mix in a way that you can then incorporate other dyes if you have them, or other inks as well. So there is so many options in here. Now, this is really clever. Die cutting. Tina has die cut lots of vellum little banners and then arranged them, incorporating some other sentiments.
I just think
Mary.
There's just a lot,
How gorgeous!
Such a simplicity to it.
I think Mary is our queen of super clean and simple, and I think she achieves it so well.
I absolutely love it. Look.
Oh, and this is by Val. Again, you bring in your holographics.
Hello. That's nice.
Isn't it? Yeah. Yes. And then again, you can go in a little bit inky if you wanted. Lorraine here done a little bit of and then of course just use the banners, the layering, and of course the butterfly from the set.
Now, I know you're going to do a demo for us, so ordering, because you've got to choose. So let's just go online. Now, it's truly simple. You get to choose 2. And you get to choose 2, and you can start with flowers and leaves, or you maybe want hearts and bows, or you want chevrons and blooms, or zigzags and stripes, or butterfly and banners, or scallops and hearts, or square and brackets, or wavy frames. It's an amazing collection. There is something for every single person, every person. Right. Normally they'd be virtually £30 each, And we've actually got 2 of them for you for just $49.98. Right, let's come back to our lovely Paula.
So starting with the
hello.
that's very pretty, isn't it? Compositions number D. So I'm going to start with that one because I really like this large postage stamp die set. So what I'm going to create is the die set to begin with, and let me find where I put
Is that
my
one
plate.
zigzags?
That's the zigzag and stripes.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. Option D. So I'm going to just die cut it. And again, I'm using my platinum from Lisa Horton for Spellbinders.
Now, please just share with everybody your feelings about the Platinum 6. Because I saw it and I thought, wow, that's really pretty and it's very useful and I can take it with me. But it has some serious power to it, doesn't it?
It does have amazing power, and one of the things I also will say, not only has got power, but it has got all the different places that you need to cut and emboss, and as well it allows you, because it has got that deeper mouth, allows you to use the glimmer and the better press system, which means that you can start foiling with the plates and things like that. So there is a lot of possibilities.
And instructions so that I won't get it wrong.
And can I say as well, it is super portable. I think a handle is so important, and also so pretty, but look how little space will take on your shelf. And I love that. I really...
And space is always a premium, isn't it?
It is a premium. So what I have done, I have got a second part in here, and then I'm gonna just grab a, I didn't bring glue, so I'll just put it like this, but
I can find you glue.
It's okay. It's one of those things. I didn't bring glue. I didn't bring scissors. I'm just getting used to demonstrating again. You can see here, we just a little bit of tape run.
I'm grabbing you scissors.
And then glue them
my
together.
Floor
and that
manager's
will
around,
create...
he can find us some glue as well.
Okay, no worries. Now, we have got that, and then what I'm going to do is decorate the top of it. Right.
I've got Lisa Horton scissors.
Oh, you're holding them really nicely. Now, what I'm going to do next is do the gorgeous, beautiful floral background with the inset die. And what I'm going to use is the white cord cards that we have got in the show. Now, what I'm using is the winter collection.
Now, the white cord card colours are breathtaking, literally breathtaking. And if you want to tear and you get the white cord, they are just fabulous. Those colours are breathtaking. Look at your choices. You've got autumn, winter, pastel, bright, dark, vintage, summer, mermaid and grayscale. Autumn gets my vote.
Oh, I found some foam pads, so I'm going to use foam pads here so you can see it how you know what, I know what happened. I saw a white and yellow tool in my toolkit, and I thought that was my glue bottle, because that's the fine nozzle bottle, and then I realized it's a pen, so that's why.
What more could you ask? Thank you.
Thank you. I'm just going to do it. See, it's all going a bit, there we go. Line it up properly. And then, perfect. Now I have got a 10-fold card that stands there perfectly. Right, so now I'm use the white cord, the winter selection, and I put the darker blue. We are getting 2 different shades of blue, so they match perfectly. So then I'm gonna put it through my die cutting machine, right? So I'm going to place it like this, and then of course the plate on the very top, that should go through. Yeah, perfect. Now, one of the reasons I also love the Platy Green, as I call it, which is the Platinum 6 by Lisa Horton, is the fact that it's super smooth to use as well. Now, I haven't used, I haven't spritzed the card with little mist of water. And I done that on purpose, because what I want is to showcase that white cord card, so showing the white through.
Can I put the sanding blocks on? Because
yes, of course.
If we put the sanding blocks on the screen, they are so useful with the white core card,
Absolutely.
aren't they?
So I'm just starting it off because I don't want to rub off any of the markings of the silicate mat that I'm using from the Ultimate. So you're getting 2 of them, and what you want to do is start sanding very gently at first to reveal that white core of the card. Now, I go a little bit stronger every time that I go around, but still very gently. You want to hold it firmly, but not pushing down, because then you could flatten it up if you were too harsh. Now, you cannot go in different directions as well. So you go in. If you prefer to just stand in the same motion, you just rotate a piece of card. Sometimes that is easier. And you could then, if you want to highlight some areas, because it is a 3-dimensional folder, which means that there is lots of levels of definition. You can go in, and that will give you a kind of effect. I have done one that I've done earlier, and you can see it's a slightly different every time it's going to be slightly different in there. And then, of course, then I'm going to put it in here. Now, I would like to have the perfect mat onto this card. So what I'm going to take is this mat with the other blue. And that is, of course, a die included in the compositions. So hence why everything mixes and matches.
So composition dies. It's almost like the intense quantity of layering stencils. You're getting so much potential with each and every one.
Absolutely. You do get a lot of what I would say is like a lot of different layouts. And if you are somebody that is very confident with layouts, this will be great, because you have got all the possibilities. And if you are not confident, if you're kind of thinking, oh, I always go for the same ones, this will be great because it gives you those 4 or 5 possibilities straight out of the pack.
When you see a die, it's a die.
Yeah.
And you do it, and you change the card, etc. But these composition die packets are giving you the inspiration and giving you the tool to do it.
Indeed. Now, I just put the foam pads on that kind of element because I'm going to put it offset. So I know this area is going to be onto the card, but the rest of it might be floating. I love things that are a little bit off-centered, and a little bit like coming off the page, so to speak. And what I've done here, let me put it in the right way so kind of you can see it. Also, it's creating the impression of a larger card as well. So that kind of, with little card, you can make the illusion of a large card. Now, I have got in here some banners that I have die cut. Again, I'm just using compositions set number D. Letter D. And I have die cut it out of the darker blue, the lighter blue. Yeah. And also on the Lisa Horton Crafts website, we have got some digital downloads that will match these ones. So I kind of just printed some out, pre-die cut them, so that way I have got all the different options, and I can see whichever one is the one that works the best, right? So I kind of really like this, and I kind of like the idea of placing this as well on this side. So to create a more like a ribbon that kind of shows a little bit there, that will work.
It's like you're breaking rules, isn't it?
Well,
you're just.
But that's the thing with crafters. Rules are there for a reason,
but they're broken.
Exactly that. So therefore, we go like this, and then I'm gonna put another foam pad on the top. See, I did remember to bring the foam pads. That's a good thing. There we go. And then another foam pad here. I don't need, you know what, today, not sure why, I'm feeling so, my brain is kind of very sleepy. So, it's like literally, I saw the...
I always feel a little bit guilty. Yeah. Because my brain doesn't kick in until 10, but I start work at 7:30.
Oh.
It's a problem. And I'm talking sometimes and I think, no, I just haven't got the word for that. I'll say something else.
It's funny, isn't it? How like some of us are night owls,
Yes.
some of us are early birds, whichever.
I don't. It's not my fault. My last working position, they had me working till 12 or 1 o'clock in the morning.
Wow.
So, and that was for 25 years. So it sort of stuck.
Yeah.
But the best part of the day is definitely earlier. It's
Yes.
and you get a longer day too.
It's like I like to be awake more than nowadays at 9 o'clock, and then we were watching football last night with my partner Daniel, and I was like, oh my goodness, I'm just trying to stay awake past 9 o'clock, and I was like, that's not me. I used to stay awake until 1 o'clock. Right, so you can see I have built that up quite thick in there, but I'm just going to put it at maybe there, just kind of stands up. Probably if I was at home, I would have used it, maybe a couple of them with glue directly, so it's not as prominent. But there we go. We have got a little card, and of course using the glorious floral backgrounds.
So, now, before I move away from you, I just want to tease that because
that's the next
I
time.
know, but this is my dream. So do not leave because you're going to get to see this, and that's fabulous. Maybe later on. Got it? I'll take it.
All right, you can take it.
Thank you so much, Paula. We will be back with Paula in just a moment. Back to school means back to craft. Now the kids are back in class, it's your time to get creative and to make it even better. From Monday the 15th to Sunday the 21st of September, spend £50 and you'll get 15% off your order. Join on Freeview Channel 97 and online, and don't miss out on this amazing Back to Craft offer, because when the kids go back to school, you'll go back to craft. And we are back with our lovely Lisa because we managed to we found some more stock of your Pro Blend brushes.
Good. I did think we might have had some, so I'm really pleased to hear about that. Oh,
now, dispatch date will be the 22nd. Okay, I love them. I can tell straight away I love them.
They're beautiful. Now, Paula adores these brushes. The beautiful thing about them is they're very ergonomic. They're great to hold in your hand. Yeah. They've got a wider base on them, but also this is a 1 inch wide, literally super smooth brush. Now this is great for larger areas. This is also great for your really light covering as well. So when we're looking at things like super smooth blends or fading out, these are absolutely fantastic. However, if you don't want to do that, if you hold further down, you can get a firmer grip and you can get a darker finish. Now what I'll show you is I'm going to put a piece of card underneath here. Let's bring in the pink. So we're going to take the Andy Magenta, and I'm going to grab, first time using it, it's a trauma, because when I do this, my brush is covered and it's not as pretty anymore. Well, it is actually, it is pretty. Yeah. So look at that. So now we can come off the page, further away, holding your hand, and you can literally come in super smooth and get that really, really delicate blend.
Now, 4 of these, you get 4 of the Pro Blend. I actually think your Pro Blend are famous.
Do you think?
Yeah, but because people have talked about them and said other people demonstrating other products are often using your brushes.
They are, to be fair, they are. But look at that blend. It's super simple. And you can see now on here, it's so gentle. It's so gentle. But what you can do is if you want a heavier covering, hold right down near the tip. Yes. Grab that ink and do this, look. So now you get a heavier covering of ink. So you can do that.
Does it stipple as well?
Well, let's have a go. Let's see what happens. Let's have a little go. Yep. You can get that lovely kind of pretty stippled effect. Definitely. Well, yes, absolutely. You can, can't you? A definite yes. So what's great about them is they blend beautifully. Yeah. So we've now got that beautiful soft finish all the way across this card. If we change up our colour, which I adore, I adore, which is your Georgia moss. And this is like a greeny, yellowy.
These are picked by Paula.
Yeah, these are picked by Paula.
It's quite special to have your selection in the Lisa Horton list, to have your Paula's collection in there.
She's got such a good eye for colour, and she's picked out some colours that weren't even on my radar.
Yeah.
So it's absolutely delightful. So when we mix the yellow, well, it's not yellow, it's like a greeny, it's almost limey but not limey.
Yeah. I
When
think
we mix that,
that's the thing. They have got more than the sum of their own parts. Does that sound daft?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Because if we look now, we've now created that colour in between. We've got that beautiful orange tone coming through, and that's how you can start building up.
I like them where they cross over
Yes,
as well.
isn't that beautiful there? Look at that, look at that.
Yeah.
It's so
And it's
stunning.
changing it. I mean, it's going to be a beautiful sunrise or an amazing sunset.
Is. So let's pick out one more. Let's pick out the blue. Now the blue I appreciate is heavy.
Yeah.
So what we do with the blue, I'm a firm advocate of this. I mean, you don't have to, but I like to do this. I take my blue and I tap off in here.
Yeah.
Okay. So I've got less colour now, and I'm kind of pouncing it into the brush rather than wiping it off.
Yeah.
So now we've got that beautiful blue, which is super pastel. But if we grab that colour and we bring that blue into this kind of zesty, yellowy colour, look at that. Now that has turned that into the most beautiful green. Can you see that?
These are fabulous. Can you imagine doing an Aurora Borealis background with these?
So easy.
Yeah.
But there is no marks there. There is absolute seamless blending straight across here. But the other beautiful thing about them is if you want to, again, like I say, if you want to go heavy with that blue, let's just go really heavy. And you can do that as well. You don't have to.
I want to see what you're leaving underneath. I want to see what that's going to turn into.
Yeah, look at that. Look. So now we've got,
look.
yeah, you've got the purples coming through. Mixing the pink and the blue becomes purple. Mixing the yellow and the blue becomes a green.
Yeah.
So you've got so many options with these. And just a very quick, something to show you with these.
And these are picked by Paula, remember? So chosen by an artist for you, which is incredible.
If you filled that up and then you ran that through your embossing folder, you could create some magical backgrounds. I'm just running out of time. But if we just do this, just look at this, you watch this. So now it starts to do that water reactive technique where it lifts off that colour. You can actually see your eyes are watching it change, aren't they, as we speak. And I lift that off now. So now you're creating that. I mean, look at that.
Everything is unique. You do this and unique. Nobody else has got it.
Absolutely not.
It's crazily good.
Fill that up as a card base. Use the dies and the composition dies. Cut your flowers out of these. You can do just so many things.
Yeah.
I just want more. I need a day.
Now, could I borrow your attention for the Dazzle Paste?
Yes.
To run through with us. People are loving the Dazzle Paste. It's really, really unusual because each and every one of these would normally be £7.99. You're getting the whole collection and they work out at just £2.99 each.
Bonkers.
Thank you.
They're bonkers good.
Thank you.
The colours mix, so if you use the yellow and the greeny teal together, you'll get a different colour. You mix the yellow and you mix the orange, the red pink together, you get the orange. The white will tone down other colours. The bubble gum will then also give you the ability to have blue on black card because it changes colour. Just phenomenal. They are really, really amazing.
And if you want to see the difference between doing on white card and on black card, look.
Christmas. These are perfect for Christmas.
Isn't that fabulous?
Aren't they lovely? They're just, they're so sparkly.
I have favourites. Ginger. Ginger biscuit is number one. Honeycomb. I love the cracked ice as well. And I've also the fantasy.
Fantasy's great because it's translucent, which means you can put that over the top of any of your inking or anything else and change the
You
colour.
don't have to pick.
No.
We're getting all of them.
I know.
Does it hurt?
It does.
Does it?
It does hurt.
just a few tears. It's Treat Yourself Day, and if you don't treat yourself today, you are so lucky. Now, we've had such a brilliant time, but you are going to be back with us in just a moment, aren't you?
I think so.
And what are you going to do for us? Do you
No
know?
idea yet. I'll have a think about it.
Okay, right, let's go and see our lovely Paula, because Paula, you're going to run us through the main deal, a brand new collection. This is incredible, because when you see this collection, in my head, oh, it's a die. But it's not. It's everything, all in one or two, because you can choose two for an incredible price. It's the whole collection. Sorry, it's the entire collection.
Yeah. So you are getting 2 embossing folders with the inset dies, but in actual fact, you are getting 4 tags, because you are getting 2 in each of those folders.
Yeah.
Plus the stencils, and like Lisa has mentioned, in the stencils you are getting also the separate die. So if you want to do, for instance, this technique of cutting into the card and then placing it up like a window, I think there was a sample over there, but you can recreate it with this one, for instance. You can see that there is a shadow that I'm holding here in my hands. So you can recreate it because you have the separate die as well. So you can see the gray. That is included in the bundle as well. But ultimately, this is a phenomenal set. Maybe you are somebody who is a brand new crafter. This is going to allow you to color, to stencil through, to emboss, to die cut. But also, if you are somebody who has been crafting for a very long time, and you want something that allows you to send cards with ease, saving you time, this is for you. If you are somebody who wants to do very elaborate techniques, this will work for you. And it's rare that you have got a collection that is such an inclusive, it kind of helps us all as crafters. And look at those beautiful poppies and peonies, absolutely stunning. Love, love, love this kind of, I don't know if they're hollyhocks, but they are incredibly gorgeous. Butterflies as well. So they are a kind of all seasons, all genders, all kind of occasions as well, type of cards.
In a nutshell, in each pack, did I knock something over?
Yeah.
Hang on.
There we go.
Up you go. Thanks. So in each pack,
Yes.
you get.
So when you are getting it home, you are getting 2 embossing folders with the inset dies, and then you are getting the matching stencil set. So in total, 2 embossing folders with the inset dies, and in each of these ones, you are getting 7 stencils. So 14 layering stencils in total, and then the dies included as well.
I hadn't seen such intense layering stencils before. They're just, everything comes to life as you do it. They're quite fascinating.
And you've got so many choices as well, because you can choose whether you want to have details. For instance, you could say, I want just a hint of color, right? Yeah. And you just want to wear the highlights. So you just select the stencil that matches that hint of color, like that highlight. Or if you wanted to make it just the complete thing out of almost like gilding waxes, which I'll show you how you can do that with ink pads and the problem brushes as well.
Now, 186925 is your item number, an amazing offer at just under £50. You have got to spend 1 penny more to get your back to craft discount for club members. So spend £50, not including your delivery, and get 15% off if you're a club member. Back to craft. Right, I think I'm going to love this demonstration.
I hope you do.
It caught my eye, and I've been wanting to pick it up and look at it. It caught my eye at the very beginning.
Right.
So what are you showing us and where's it from?
Well, so this is the Glorious Garden. This is from the main collection. Details that, you know, in the screen are for that. So that is perfect. Now, we have got in here the embossing folder with the inside dies, right? We have got 2 different designs in it, and I love how one of them is really soft and the other one is the squished hexagon. And then of course we have got the 5x7-ish card from Lisa Horton in here, which is that beautiful black card as well that is going to highlight all the detail. Now what I'll do is I have got some water here, and I really would like to spritz the background, the back of it.
Lisa
with
mentioned
water.
this earlier on. So you spritz it because?
Well, one of the reasons is because the card can be very dry, and spritzing adds some moisture to the fibers, so it means that they can emboss a little bit more.
Without risk of cracking your card.
Exactly, that's perfectly put there. So again, I'm going to run it through my Spellbinders Lisa Horton die cutting machine.
Platinum 6, which we're in love with.
Oh, it really is a phenomenal die cutting machine.
That's a treat yourself. Treat yourself day.
And then we have...
You've got so much more definition.
You do get, especially if you have a very dry or hot house or a studio, because then the card becomes very brittle. And if your room, for instance, is very humid, then the paper already is, it has got that moisture. Right, so I think you are more of a rose gold person, so rather than a platinum.
Definitely.
Yep. And then again, I'm going to turn it over. And which one would you like me to do?
This one.
Okay, I really love this one.
Yeah.
It's just so
I
gorgeous.
saw it earlier on and I thought it's so beautiful.
So what I do is use the Pro Blend. I like to get a really nice delivery, like, you know, contact with the ink.
Actually, it was you that introduced me to these brushes the other day, and everybody has said how good they are.
Oh, they are amazing. What I do, I use the lid to dab a little bit of the excess. And what I do like to do is kind of just go in circular motions.
Here it comes. Beautiful.
And just very gently. Now, what you do as well is, if you can, go, so I do clockwise and anti-clockwise to grab that, you know, all the highlights and all the kind of elements from the embossing detail. So there we go.
I've just seen an email that I didn't see earlier on, which is to Lisa and Dennice. And this is from Sarah from Scarborough. And she just ordered the flathead brushes and the magazine. And she loves all the products that Lisa brings. Just come back to crafting are a break. Got the ultimate bundle and inks on launch, and I'm loving them. Thank you, Sarah. She also says the new channel. That's mine.
Okay, you can.
It's mine.
Right, so remember, this is how it was. Or let me show you how it used to be.
I was saying to Lisa earlier, I actually have embossings framed, just the embossing with the colour and the gold.
You could do this, couldn't you? Now, what I have got here is the other one with platinum, so you can see.
Yeah,
right.
that's very
So platinum.
Nice. Look.
And this is so you can see the difference in color there as well. So that's a platinum.
And this is from the metallic trio at $29.97. I love it.
Right, so I'm going to show you a top tip in terms of making a card a little bit more, you know, more handmade rather than homemade.
Yes.
And one of the things is you put foam pads like this. It will look nice. But if you die cut it again, a second time, and you place that on the bottom, and then you put your, I'll just use one.
Why has nobody told me that before?
This, like this. Can you see how it adds a little bit more definition in there? There, just a tiny shadow in there. I don't know if it, but it really does give you a little bit more of a luxurious effect. Now, what you could do if you want to even make it even bigger, what I do is I'll put 2 foam pads in there, so that gives you even more height to it. And then
you're almost
place
going to get it's like a shadow definition, isn't it?
Exactly, it's even more impressive. And because it's not such a big piece, you're not really wasting cards in there.
That is a brilliant idea, Paula.
But it really does give you that sort of lovely effect.
Do you know, it's so fab to see all the ideas. Because you've been crafting forever, haven't you?
Yes. Forever and ever. It feels that way.
Yeah.
But the thing is, with working with Lisa Horton, products, it really has reignited that kind of love of simplicity, but also possibilities. Because you have got the inks, you have got the embossing folders, the dies, the right tools to get that definition into it.
It seems to me as though it's grown your desire to step out the box.
Exactly that.
And I think it's lovely to be here and to share, and you're sharing it with everybody.
Absolutely, and this is the joy of it. So our sentiment there, you can put it offset if you wanted to, but you don't need much. And this is what I mean by making cards that they are all occasions and all genders as well, because this is a perfect card for maybe a gentleman that is retiring or somebody who,
even if we do this, it could be. So very sorry to hear the news.
Yes, absolutely. It can be a simple. It could be a birthday card. It could be something that then you don't have to put any message. And like you were saying, put this into a frame.
Yeah.
I mean, if I place it like this, you can see it. That is just so much definition, so elegant.
Isn't it fabulous?
So absolutely. And it has taken us.
You've used it now, so I'll have to steal this one.
Literally. What did it took? Like 2 minutes to make? And that is the thing, sometimes we need that quick and easy element.
Now, the Alchemist inks are on the screen. And I want to come back to the main deal, if that's all right, because that's where we're at our absolute busiest. It is just incredible. So let's go to our main deal again. And the main deal, it's absolutely superb. So Lisa, could you put in 1 minute or maybe 30 seconds what's in the main deal?
You're going to get 3D embossing folders, you're going to get inset dies, you're going to get layering stencils, further dies to encourage you to use your stencils on their own as well, and you're going to get a ton of inspiration just by running these three.
Now, you're back at 12. We're going to have
Paula's back at 12.
Favourites, aren't we? We're going to run through all the favourites. Do you have favourites?
You don't have to have favourites because you are getting them all.
I want the magazine, most definitely.
What about the pastes?
No, stop. Yeah, but then I've got to have the brushes and the Paula pick. Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, sorry.
And
that lovely die cutting machine. Oh, no, sorry.
Oh, it's incredible. You will find all of these wonderful items online. And if you look on Lisa's brand page, go to L. Where's L? There you go. Look, Lisa, your page. That's your brand page with everything on. And you'll see about the Ultimate on there. I only met that with Paula the other day, and I thought, that's such a good idea. And it really is superb. Huge thank you for joining us, and we'll be back later on. What do you want to show? Because you've got...
Lots.
Yeah. We're running out of time, and we'll be back with you later on. Thank you so much for joining us here at Hobbycraft. Now, I'm not even sure what the time is. I'm having such a good time. It's 9:45. Oh, the Brother M330E embroidery machine.